Alright, y'all, we're gonna get started today. I'm doing a corned beef. Somebody asked me about how you smoke a corned beef. So, I'm gonna show you how I smoke it. I told you about this prep station I got. That's what I like about it. Okay, first thing is, you get your regular corned beef. You wanna soak it in water. Like I said, this station is pretty cool. I'm gonna drain this water out of here. I'm gonna drain it on out. But I let the corned beef soak overnight. I changed the water about 3-4 times so that I get that extra salt and stuff out. And then we're gonna put it on the smoker. This is just this one. I'm gonna use the small grill today again. Gotta make sure you get that gasket just right so when you screw that top on it, seals it so the water don't come out. Alright. Alright, so we got our meat. And then I got that bad boy nice and dry. Like I say, we let it sit and we let it soak overnight. Some people say you can rinse it in 30 minutes or whatever, but kind of get your best results. Well, kind of, like I like it. Let it soak overnight. So, some people say they never seen corned beef smoked. We're gonna smoke one today. Depends on the size of it, depends on how long it is smoked. This one here, I try to do it in about 5, maybe 6 hours. Yeah. Alright, so look. Get my little trim knife here, I got. I'm gonna trim a little bit of this. Not much to trim, man. Maybe I ain't gonna trim some of that bad. You know this is only a brisket, right? It's part of a brisket. And they cure it with salt. And that's how they let it sit for so long, then they kind of, but it sits in salt so it cures, and that's how they turn that brisket into corned beef. It breaks it down. Cut some of that. My dog, she needs some more fat for her food collection. I'm gonna cut some of that fat off. All that fat. I don't like all that fat. We're still gonna have plenty of juice. It looks like an ordinary staircase, but as you age with occasional plenty of juice. Pins and needles in your hands and feet. Sometimes stairs can bring worry. As a retired physician, I've seen it in my patients, but I didn't truly understand it until I got older myself. So now I take Nervive. Trimming some of that fat up, huh? It combines neurotropic B vitamins with a clinically studied amount of ALA with occasional nerve discomfort. And like I say, my dog needs something for her meal. Like I say, this came with the pit boss collection. This is a very nice trim knife. In my hands and feet, I'm moving through my house with confidence, and I'm getting around town. Getting older. Usually on the corned beef, you don't have a lot of fat. A couple of thick areas. Some people say I remove too much fat, but I take it. first thing I do. It'll help on my cook time too. Less fat I got, the less breakdown I got to worry about. So cooking more meat. Then I just have to worry about maybe some natural juices of my own. Like you can take this fat and cook it down and make a little juice like beef broth. Tallow as some people call it. I'm old school, old country. Ain't been to no chef school or none of that. I wasn't cooking, just sorry about that. That was an appointment. Reminded me of my doctor's appointment tomorrow with the VA. Sorry about that. We got broke into. That's okay. I'm still trimming a little bit fat. I'm keeping this one that's on the inside here. I keep that one. But as you see, I trimmed off a lot of that fat. Like I say, to me, that helped cut down on some of my cook time. I ain't got to worry about a lot of breakdown. So I think I did pretty good on what I wanted trimmed off. This is what I kind of trimmed off. All fat, all fat. Look at that, all fat. That's for my dog. I'll cook this down and add it to a dog food. Don't throw that away. Alright. Now I got that done. Do my mustard base. I do mustard base on this because, everybody think corned beef. When they think of corned beef, they think of the Irish St. Patrick's Day, So I kind of stick with the old, some of the Irish way. I'm going to show you the whole deal I do. But I do a twist, so it's not going to be totally the way you see the Irish people do it. That mustard down in there. My wife likes it this way. Good base of mustard on there. Alright, look pretty good mustered up. What y'all think? Look pretty good mustered up. So, alright, I gotta clean my hands. You know me. Clean my hands almost every 2-3 minutes. Yeah, I got on a shirt today. And I want to show this shirt. I got Team Lightfoot. Alright. Y'all in the Atlanta area, I'll check your schedule. MC Lightfoot might be in your town. Alright, what I did is I mixed my honey and my beef rub together. Jack Daniels, of course, Jack Daniels. Mixed them together and we're going to put that on our meat. Get nice and seasoned up. And because I'm going to put this on in a little bit, we're only going to be letting it sit with the seasoning on for about an hour, if that long. Normally I would do it and let it sit overnight, because I wanted y'all to see how I do it, not take a whole day. Like I say, somebody asked me, how do you smoke a corned beef? And if you go on the internet, some people are, you doing pastrami?
like I say, y'all see how I converted this station to a trim station, from a soak station. Started out soaking my meat on it. Get it nice and seasoned. Yes, sir. Nice and seasoned. Gotta always make sure she's seasoned good. Alright. So this is what she looked like after she's seasoned up. She's ready to go on the grill. I'm gonna sit that on back here. Like I said, it's cool. We're gonna go ahead and close that lid on that. She's ready to go to the grill. We're gonna let it sit there for a little bit. Alright. Now what I do, I'm gonna smoke that on low and slow for about 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And then after that, I'm gonna put it in my Dutch pot. Put it in my Dutch pot, which I'm gonna preheat that to 400 degrees. Alright. Then what I do, I rinse my sauerkraut. Here's my sauerkraut. And that same mustard. After draining that, I drained it. Let it soak. Throwing a little twist to it today, though. So. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'll get everything all nice and mustard up. There you go. I got that all seasoned up and yellowed up with mustard. So, yeah. There we go. Now I'm gonna let that sit. Let it relax. It's ready. Now what I got next is I'm gonna add my potatoes to there, okay? So I had that extra seasoning left over, seasoning the meat. Sprinkle that on my potato.
Here we go again, round 2.
Oh.
Now get your bone.
We're gonna let them sit. And what's gonna happen is, just about the time I need to wrap that that corned beef up, I'm not gonna wrap it. I'm gonna put it in that Dutch oven for another 2.5, 3 hours. And it's gonna go in there with the corned beef on top. I'll mix the potatoes. Alright, yesterday I didn't put nothing up, but I cooked some honey Jack Daniels wings yesterday, but I did it live on TikTok, so say, come check me out sometime on TikTok. Alright, so I seasoned the potatoes, okay, so now they ready. We're gonna sit them right on over there, because all of that's gonna go into the Dutch pot, okay? Now, I got a little salad thing that we gonna make up. So they can have a little salad. So I've already cut up everything. Now, the original ingredients on there, I'm not gonna take the time to do that, but my grandmama used to do it from vinegar with some sugar. I put some other herbs and spices in there. We gonna do it the modern way. We gonna cheat. I get the Italian sauce. Doesn't make what difference what kind of Italian sauce you use. Alright, so I've already sliced up my cucumbers. I'm gonna put them right on in that bowl. And cucumbers. Go. I always gotta clean my workstation. Alright, then I already cut up some onions. Gonna throw them in there. And not too much. And we cut up some bell pepper, green bell pepper. So this is kind of like our little salad for the day. And so then, over there, I can't turn the thing. There we go. Ooh, so hey, I got on a shirt. Check it out. Team Lightfoot. Y'all check my boy out if he in your town. Alright. He's a great MC. Put on a nice show. He be with a lot of the guys on these concerts that's coming to your town. So make sure you go check him out if he in your town. And I just put my Italian sauce in there. I got enough.
Let's start out with the easiest $1,500 you ever won in your life. Ready? Here we go. $1.89 for the bar. Yes, there we go. 500 apiece. Now, in this game, we're gonna keep.
Now I got my little salad mixed up. I'm just gonna mix that on up. I ain't gotta do nothing else to it. That's all to that. Okay. Like I say though, back in the day, my grandmother would take some vinegar, put the vinegar in there, put a little sugar, and she would put some Italian-like seasoning in it. Okay, but this is a good cucumber salad. It's a good diet salad. Good for your health. You know. Just stirring it. I need to add me a little juice to it, but there we go. It's a nice little quick little salad you can toss together. And anything I do, you can always add a little something to it, you know, get a little extra kick however you want to do it. Alright, also when I get ready to so this is ready to go be put up. You gotta put the top on and I'll put that in the refrigerator. Alright, later on I'm gonna take these here. I got a bell pepper and some scallop onion. And I'm gonna saute them and I'm gonna add them into the potatoes and the sauerkraut. Alright. I'm finna go out, get the grill started, and then I'll show you how I put that meat on. Alright, hang in there. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get started. So what I got going on now, I got my wood soaking over here. I'm finna get my charcoal going in my smoke box. So we're gonna light that fire. Alright, that fire's going. Sit that box on top of there, let them charcoals get nice and hot. And now we're gonna start the grill up. So, at the end of the day, we hitting the Phoenix grill. So I'm gonna put it on pellet mode. we got it down on the pellet mold. So I got everything going. Got me a water container in here. To, wiping down some of that excess grease. So I got a water pan in here already. Like I told you, the pit boss is ready to go when you start seeing that white smoke come out. Then we're gonna put that smoke box in there. But I got everything together. I'm gonna use internal temperature. I got one that's gonna be wireless. I'm gonna use this one that's gonna be wireless. And I got one that's built into the machine, so I'm gonna use both of those. We're gonna put these herbs in there. Alright, I'm using a combination of oak, hickory, and cherry wood, okay, and maple. That's what we're using, that's inside the pit boss. But we're using a cherry wood that we're going to put inside the smoke box. Y'all can see the smoke box is lit up. It's lit up. The charcoal get nice and hot. Flip them over. Got my tongs in the house. Alright, so that's where we at. We getting ready to put that meat on. We gonna let that grill get nice and smoky. Once it gets smoky, then we be ready to throw everything on. I hope y'all been liking my videos. So today, like I say, we're gonna cook a corned beef. We're gonna smoke it on the grill. Y'all gonna see how it come out. I guess you could say it's a little soul food. Soul food? Like I say, don't forget, my buddy MC Lightfoot, he got a lot of shows going on right now. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out. So we just smoking up a little bit here. That's all. We're getting that charcoal going. Once that charcoal's lit good, this should be lit good. Then we're gonna put that meat on. And I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Alright, hang in there. Alright guys, I'm back. We're just about ready to go ahead and get this grill going. I got my smoke coming up out of here. Yeah, see that smoke coming up out of there? I don't know if y'all can see that good. That smoke is coming up, so that means she's ready. We're gonna go ahead and get our meat on. We got a few more minutes for those coals to get nice and hot. I'm gonna just let them get nice and hot. So we're gonna take our meat, we're gonna take the fat side up, and we're gonna put it right over that water pan, okay? That outdoor sink working now, y'all, boy. That thing was bugging my way. Alright, so I got my wood. I let it soak. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get that thermometer in there. Now we're gonna put the first one go dead center. I forgot about all that spices I got on there. Let me give me a napkin. Get my hands off this. Alright, we at 76 degrees, 90 degrees around it. And we're going to change what we got there. Alright, we got our second one in. I'm reading 80, 72. So they about in the same area. So I got 80, 72. So we right up in the same ballpark. Alright, so I got that going. I got my thermometer going. I'm going to go ahead and set my meat. I'm going to go to probe. going to beef, so it's gonna cook my beef up to let me go program. We're gonna use program, and we're gonna down it 165. That's when I want my first alert. It's on 165, and then that's when we're gonna put it in that Dutch oven. Alright, so I got it at 165. We're good to go. Go ahead and put that lid on for right now. We're just gonna put that lid on for right now. Alright. That heat is a little coming up now, yeah. Y'all be wondering why I don't be having no shirt on, man. It's hot in Florida. It's hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Alright, we're gonna take that smoke box. We're gonna bring it on over here so I can work with it. What we do is we try to let those coals start getting white. And I take them and I flip them over. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking and I'm flipping my coals over. You see they turning white. That's what we want. And I'm gonna let the other side kind of get a little white. And we're gonna take them, we're gonna put our wood in there. And I'm gonna put some herbs in there. Alright, so I got them all flipped over. I'm gonna let that heat hit the other side for a little bit. And then we're gonna put our stuff in, and then we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna put that smoke box in there, okay? Alright, y'all. So, we got the corned beef on. Y'all seen how I got the cucumber salad ready. And then I got the potatoes and the sauerkraut. So the only other phase is let this cook. We're gonna let this cook up to 165 degrees. And we're gonna put it in the Dutch oven, and we're gonna cook it up to 205. All right, I'm gonna let y'all see when I put that smoke on. We getting ready to do that now, cause that fire dying out now. All right, so if you can see, fire's died out on the box. Okay, so she ready for me to go ahead. And we're gonna put our wood in there. Strategically placing our wood inside the smoke box. All right, we got them in there. All right. Now we're gonna take, I got some garlic and some thyme. We're gonna take that thyme, we're just gonna take everything, just dump it in there. Dump it in there. So now I got my spices in there. I got everything in there. Now, we're gonna open this bad boy back up. Open that bad boy back up. We're gonna close that box. Y'all can see it already starting to smoke. See that? Already starting to smoke. See that smoke? Alright, y'all, we're gonna let it sit, and it's gonna roll for about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, just like that. We got that smoke coming. There you go, y'all. Alright, so we got set up, we ready to roll. I'll get back with y'all in a little bit when we check on it in about 2.5 hours. Alright, thanks. Thanks for watching. We smoking on the Phoenix Pit Boss today, which is a combination, it's a Walmart special. That Pit Boss and Walmart made an agreement, so you can only get it at Walmart. But you can do 2 things with this. You can use charcoal, or you can use pellets. Or you can learn how to use the pellets with a little charcoal, just like I did in the smoke box. Or you can line it up and along the thing, they call it snaking. You can line it up along one side and then put your wood chips on the top. But you have to start your your charcoal on the outside of the grill. So if you got one of those starter boxes, that's pretty cool. Then you take, just like I did with the prawns, take them out and put them in, line them up, and then you take and put your wood chips on top. But instead, I did the smoke box. That's what I like. And if you see, she's smoking. All right, y'all. We'll be right back. Gotta love it when you got no plans. Gotta love it, All right, we're gonna check on how this meat doing. It's been a minute. So we're gonna check on it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, she looking. She's smoking. I'm cooking it basically the same way I would cook a brisket. We up to 145 degrees. Still lovely smoke. All right, there we go. We got a little peek at it. Oh, y'all want to look at it? Okay, let's see if I can get y'all in there. Well, that fell down on it. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey, but hey, did y'all get a good peek? All right. Next time I had to turn it backwards. All right. All right, y'all. I'm inside. We finna get started on part 2 of getting this meal done. This smoked corned beef. So now I'm finna get ready and get my other stuff together. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put my oven. I'm gonna put it on air fry, which takes it up to 400 degrees. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna take it and put my Dutch pot right on in there with the top on it. I'm gonna get it nice and hot. Yeah, I guess I gotta take one of these racks. Alright, so that's part 1. We got that going. We got the Dutch pot going. Gonna get that going. Put a little oil in my pan. Gonna get that going, and we're gonna saute these onions. The onions and the bell pepper. Alright. Get our sauerkraut out. And I get my potatoes out. Just set marinated a little bit in that nice little seasoning. We're gonna get that skillet hot. Still got my fat I'm gonna cook for my dog. But that's where we at. We getting everything going now. So, you know, sauteing is nothing big and fancy to it. Now I was watching this Jamaican guy. He does his onions first, then he goes through the different vegetables. He says it's better on the seasoning and the taste. I don't know if I agree with that, but hey, they say cooking is scientific. That's why I say don't be afraid to try new things. I know the price of food today, man. With the price of food today, I don't know about that. But we're gonna let them sit for a few minutes. Get going. Alright, while we're waiting on that. I was looking at doing my beef broth in there this time. I was wondering, should I do the beer? I normally do beer, but I wanted to try something different, so I was thinking about trying the beef broth. And then I got another can of golden mushroom, and I use that as my water base. And I'm still thinking, should I put a little beer in it? But it goes as I go, Like I say, I tried new things, different things, just to see how it goes. So it's starting to get a little sizzle. Oh, it lost me. I guess my battery getting low. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. I had to go take care of something right quick, but I'm back. And go on here, we got that sauteed up. Lock in that fresh flavor. Let that cook a little bit longer. So, yes. Y'all come check me out. Like I said yesterday, I cooked some chicken, but I went live doing the whole thing on TikTok. I got some of it left over. Matter of fact, we waiting on that. I had some yellow rice with sweet peas in it, and some peas. That's what it looked like there, y'all. That's what it. Yeah. Everybody toe down. That's barbecue wings. I use Jack Daniels chicken rub and honey rub. Put it together, and then I used some homemade barbecue sauce. My mixed up barbecue sauce. I took the base of another sauce and added some extras to it. I kind of do that, make up sauce. One time I made some mango barbecue sauce. I got to do that again. It was pretty good. Alright, so we got our onions sauteed up there. Leave that skillet going on low. I'll drop these right on over in here with my sauerkraut. Our meat is up to about 145. Now we're gonna cook that fat for my dog. Cause I still got this strain mode. We're kind of looking now to mix the vegetables in there. So we're kind of looking pretty good, yeah. Let's see if I can move us over here. I'm going to be working over here now. A little bit. Okay. Yes, Jesus loves me. about to jump off the table. There you go. You got me back. Alright, so we got everything ready. All we got to do is now kind of wait and mix it into our pot. Gotta get another spoon for my dog food. So now I'm gonna get my stuff together. I'm gonna put this in there. So I got some juice at the bottom of my Yeah, I say, hey, all these years I've been opening the can the wrong way. Take that out. Watch this. And it leaves a no-cut edge. So you can't cut yourself. Look at that. Look at that, no-cut edge. Man, all these years I've been opening the can wrong. Alright, so now our thing should be up at about a good, nice little temperature. We're going to mix everything into our pot. I'll show you how we do that. And remember, I got that pot in the oven, so we're getting it hot. And we're going to take it out there and we're going to put it on the grill. Woo! Still cooking that fat down. Yeah, she a little hot there, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna pour our juice in there. Stir all my stuff up. Gotta have plenty of juice in there. Gotta have plenty of juice. Gotta have plenty of juice. That's what I'm gonna be checking my juice level. Now either I'm gonna add some more beef broth, or I might put a beer in it. See which way I want to go with it. A little of that mustard juice in there. Alright, stir it up. Ooh, that was hot on my finger. Stir that up. I think I might need some more juice. Yeah. Now I gotta put my potatoes in there. My potatoes.
Put the mail on your iPad.
Alright, bring me a beer out of that cooler out the back. Look in the cooler out back and see if it's an MGD in there. I don't want nothing cold. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that beer in there. I can't hold it up for y'all because it's hot. Let me get another mitt. Yeah, so that's what she's looking like. Then I'm gonna take and put that meat right on top of it and let it cook out that way. I just want to make sure I got enough juice in here so nothing sticks to the bottom. And we about ready to go take and put this on the grill.
Hey, everybody.
I like how you came in here and just jumped right in. Alright, I got my MGD. So we're gonna put that in there. That juice will cook down. Yeah, now I got enough juice in there. I got enough juice in there. I had to drop down. Didn't have it locked in good enough. Alright. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that technical difficulty. Wanted y'all to see that. Alright, so we got it all nice and juicy. And now we're gonna get ready and take it back out, take it outside and get it on the grill. Alright, y'all, we're getting ready to open this lid. Y'all see that thing smoking? Y'all see it smoking? The whole thing, man. Yeah, we got that lid. And that smoke box still smoking, y'all. I gotta take a picture of this. What you think, man?
That look good.
Alright, y'all. We at 143. I'm gonna take my temperature gauge here and see where we at. Alright, I agree. It's about 145, so we still cooking along there, y'all. Now we're gonna take our pot and we're gonna put it right there on that there grill. And it's gonna stop me from closing it all the way, but we're gonna be good. Okay. I'll show you how I handle that in a little bit, okay? We're gonna leave it like that so I can still get that meat smoked. Turn that grill up a little bit too. Alright, so hey, that's where we at. Get back with you. Alright, y'all, I'm back. We down to where we our temperature's pretty good now. We're at 161 degrees. We gotta get about 5 more degrees. Oh, let me get my spoon. Sorry about that. I need to stir my, oh yeah. She's coming right along, coming right along. She's coming right along. Yeah, we're gonna check our internal temperature. See where we at. Alright, y'all, I'm at about 161 is what I'm reading on here. Slides real bad. Alright, we're gonna take a peek. We're gonna take a peek right quick. Hopefully my camera ain't gonna fall on me. That's what we looking like. That's what we looking like, y'all. That's what we looking like. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, we got about 4 more degrees. I got a backup plan in the house in case the This ain't ready when my wife ready to go to work. Oh, let me squirt that right quick. Got a nice bark on it. A lot of people holler about that bark. So in about 4 more degrees, I'm gonna put it inside the Dutch pot. I'm gonna put the lid on it. We're gonna go for it then. Either I'm gonna wrap it up in foil so we can close that on up. Ooh, that's smoke. All right, y'all, we'll be right back. So we're almost there, ready to go into the last phase of it. All right, thanks. All right, y'all, we back. I'm at 165 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and take this lid off. On this table right quick. All right. Got 165. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and put this on in that juice. Alright. And lift that on up. Oh, it's nice and hot. Look at it. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Alright, we're gonna get ready to put that on in that juice. Go ahead and drop that on in there. Now, because we know that lid is, putting that lid on is a little too high on this grill. Should have crossed out the other one. That's alright. I always got my chocolate full. We're gonna go ahead and put that foil over it. Ooh, she got it. We're gonna run that on up to 200 degrees. We're gonna let it roll. Let's see something. Let me see something, y'all. We don't need no more smoke. Yeah, she's still sitting too high. Take this on off. That on there. Can't put that lid on it, y'all. Alright, we're looking pretty good on our pellets. Might have to fill it back up afterwards. But alright, we got it on the last phase. It's gonna go about another 2 hours. We're gonna run it up to 195, 200. Then we're gonna let it rest, and I'm gonna let y'all see what it look like. Alright, y'all. Love you guys. Keep watching. Alright, y'all, we back outside, and it's at 2:05, so I'm gonna take it on off. We're gonna take it in the house and we're gonna let it rest. So, alright, y'all finna see me take it on off the grill. First thing I gotta do is uncover that foil. We're gonna take this one internal temperature out. Ooh, she hot. We're gonna take this one out. That's the one that goes to the machine. Take that on out of there. Alright, we're going to turn the pit down to low. Check the top on there. Don't need that foil anymore. that full because I used the smaller grill. So therefore the top couldn't go on it, so I had to fold it up. Alright, I'll see y'all in the house in a minute. Hey, we're gonna let it rest. When I take it in the house, we're gonna let it rest. So it's gonna be about maybe 45 minutes before I take it and cut it. But I'm gonna show you in the house what I'm gonna do before I do. I'm gonna take the meat out, I'm gonna wrap it, and I'm gonna let it rest that way. Alright, see you in the house. Alright, we're in the house, and we're getting ready to go ahead and wrap this. So I'm gonna take the meat out. And we're gonna wrap that meat up. And then we're gonna let it rest, and then we cut it. Yeah, but so that's what it looked like. We're gonna let it rest. Wrap it real tight. Real nice and tight. I wrap that nice and tight. We're gonna let that sit in the oven for a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit for about an hour and cool off. And this is what our good vessels look like on the inside of the pot. Yeah, y'all, what y'all think? All right, I'll show y'all plating in just about an hour. I'm gonna let that rest for about an hour, and then we're gonna cut it up. All right, see you back in an hour. All right, we're gonna get ready to take that out of there. Rest. I got it out. I get to use my brisket knife for the first time. That was a gift to me. Alright, so we done let it rest. We're gonna cut it against the grain. Ooh, look at it. What y'all think? What you think? Move this knife out the window. Paper out the way. Put that on the side. Oh, there she go. What y'all think? Let me bring it up there to you. What y'all think? All right. We're gonna use the pit boss, and it's called a brisket knife. Let's see how she rolls. Give me a fork. So now you see, you can smoke corn brisket. And I'm gonna make them plates up, show you what they look like. Oh yeah. Look at that juice. Oh yeah, that knife cut nice and tender. Look at that. Getting that fork. No. All right, y'all. That what that corned beef look like? That's what it look like, y'all. Nice and juicy. Yeah. Nice and tender. Nice and tender. Still got a little pull to it. But for the most part, nice and tender. I'm gonna make these plates up right quick. Show you what they look like. All right. That's what it looked like there, y'all. That's what it looked like. All right, let me show you one plate before I actually. Hey, that's what I got there. And then I put my 2 slices of meat in there for them. And there go your nice little meal. All right, y'all. Hey, appreciate it tonight. And don't forget, keep following me on YouTube, Pit Boss Nation on Facebook, and also on TikTok. Pops Outdoor Cooking on TikTok. Alright, so hey, if you saw me yesterday on TikTok, you see me cook that chicken all the way through. So hey, that's it. We got it going, y'all. That was it today. Man, this meat is, man, nice and juicy. Alright, y'all, that's it for today. Appreciate you guys. Love you. See you later. Well, this chicken. It is cooking. All right, y'all. That corned beef. All right.